stop number 2 of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive launched this morning from Red Wing, Minnesota on the Mississippi River. Locking down from Pool 3 to 4, this is the 2021 Tour Champion, Ranger Garmin Pro Eric McQuoid.
All right, we're here at stop number 2 of the National Walleye Tour, Red Wing, Minnesota. Launching out of Pool 3, and I think a lot of guys are going to run down to Pool 4, but should spread us out pretty well and be a fun tournament. The fish are kind of all over the system right now. The water's been dropping the last couple of days, so there's some out deep, there's some up in the creeks. They're kind of starting to flush out a little bit. There's guys that are going to be trolling out in the middle. There's guys that are going to be fishing the bays, up in the weeds, and utilizing that Garmin Live Scope. We're going to just see what the morning brings us. Yes, we just got to our first spot here. We're keeping it simple, just doing jigs and crawlers and throwing some swim baits. We're back in a bay off the main channel, just looking in the weeds here. We've been doing some good slot fish here anyway. We're gonna try to get our 3 unders fairly quick and then go out and chase a big one for the rest of the day. 18 and a quarter incher here, just over 2 pounds. It's number 1. We're only, time is it? Just after 8 o'clock, so we got a good start going here. We're gonna keep it rolling.
Moving on, this is Nitro Pro Dylan Nussbaum. Dylan launched this morning 7th in the Progressive Angler of the Year point standings.
Yeah, right now I'm basically just fishing a big bay here, and on the Mississippi River, I mean, there's so much bait pushed up into this shallow water right now. There's plenty of weeds up here. You got willows over on the shoreline, so there's just tons of bait in here. Overall, I don't even know exactly what the main forage is out here, but I also know I've been catching perch along with these walleyes. So overall, I think it's just the bait that's really keeping them in here. And these are pretty much the freshest weeds I've found. We're in this real shallow water, so ultimately when the bait's here, walleyes are probably going to be near. That? Yeah, that might be a walleye. Oh yeah, yep. Oh my. Yeah,
we're on the board.
Holy man.
What do we do?
I was not expecting that. I thought it was a big sheephead. I felt it hit and I'm like, do I set the hooks? Oh man. As soon as I set the hooks on that one, and I knew it was going to be something big, but I didn't know what. And I think that's a great over. That's got to be a 27 incher right there. I mean, it's 8:30 in the morning and we got her over in the boat. So, I mean, that's probably a 6-pound fish, and day one, we can't throw that back. Going in the Nitro live well. Oh, let's see here. We got number 1 somewhere here.
Ranger Garmin Pro and 2022 Angler of the Year Dwayne Delm is on a good run. With a couple of wins and a handful of top 10 finishes, he's currently 5th in the Progressive point standings.
So today's going pretty well. It's midday, but we're running out of time, honestly, in this pool. We're down in Pool 4 and we got to deal with the lock. So we want to be back probably to the lock around 1 o'clock or so, I'm guessing. We got 3 fish in the boat. They're really nice slots. We threw I think we've thrown 3 overs back, but they're like 20 and a quarter, 21s. They're easy decisions, but at some point we gotta make up our mind whether we're gonna keep another over or keep another slot or hold out for an over. We got a couple spots up in Pool 3 that we can run to. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I think we're gonna have to keep it.
With 4 in the live well, their day is done.
It's over with. Sorry that we didn't get any big ones, but it was a fun day.
Garmin Electronics is one of the premier sponsors on the tour. With their industry-leading Panoptics and LiveScope, they've revolutionized the sport of fishing. For the complete selection of Garmin fish finders and accessories, visit one of the Bass Pro or Cabela's retail stores or shop them online. This portion of the 2024 season of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Progressive. Bundle and save at progressive.com. Catch up on past episodes of the tour or your favorite outdoor titles at outdooraction.com. Download the free app and watch from your favorite device.
Happy memories just come easier on the water. Our founder, Johnny Morris, and his dad knew this firsthand. They created a boat that was more affordable. Tracker, the world's #1 best-selling fishing and pontoon boats powered by Mercury. Proudly built in Missouri and sold factory direct at Bass Pro Shops and select dealers. For as little as $5 a day, you can own a brand new Tracker and make lifelong memories of your own. Bass Pro Shops, voted America's best outdoor retailer. Save even more and support conservation when you join the club.
When there's miles of water in front of you and hundreds of feet below, you need a boat with the chops to dominate, no matter the conditions. With the strength and technology to overcome the elements and the competition. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, with your home, auto, boat, and RV all bundled with Progressive, you've got the peace of mind to really wander.
Yeah, I just hope it stays this way. Once word gets out about these places, they tend to...
Are you done?
And there it is.
Well, at least your vehicles are protected. Let's hit the road.
Hey, fam. I am just at this beautiful lake that I just discovered, practicing gratitude, manifesting abundance.
Back in Red Wing, Minnesota on the Mississippi River. This is the second stop of the season for the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive. Up for grabs this week is a $270,000 purse on the pro side with a Mercury-powered Nitro ZV20 and $15 grand in cash for the champ. Heading to the scales here on day one, looking at the top 5, Prescott, Wisconsin's Mike Schomer Jr. dropped a limit on the scales for 14.03. He's in 5th. Faring 1 ounce better, Mercury Pro's Stacy Forsberg edged into 4th with 14.04.
Wow, what a great day. It was just, it was a fairy tale day the way it started. Within 10 minutes, we had a 29-incher in the boat, and just on an ultimate high.
Jordan Fickiger weighed 14.11. He'll launch tomorrow in 3rd. Alan Leidick locked up the number 2 spot with 14 pounds 15 ounces. And fresh off a 2nd place finish in Erie, Ranger Pro Hunter Nitty sacked up a limit for 15 pounds 2 ounces and the lead going into the final day.
Tomorrow we plan on walking through. I think it'll take a little longer to get them tomorrow with the weather, but as long as we can stay on them right and work our area good, I think we got a good chance to get them again.
Here's a look at the top 10 on the Johnny Morris leaderboard. Checking in on the day 1 featured anglers, Ranger Garmin Pro Eric McCoy is sitting just outside the top 10 with 13.05, while Nitro Pro Dylan Nussbaum put 12 pounds 14 ounces on the scale, landing him in 14th. Moving right into 2nd day coverage. Launching from Treasure Island Resort and Casino, much of the field is locking through, dropping down into Pool 4 on the Mississippi. We were on board with tournament leader Hunter Nitty as he and nearly half the field pulled up to find a river barge just entering the locks.
I don't know, it's going to be a little bit before we can lock through and go down to the lake. I don't know how long, but I'm guessing it'll be about a half hour. It happens. I mean, you're gonna have that where a barge gets in your way and is in the lock. So we'll have a little bit out here, and we'll try to maybe fish a little bit. We got a big storm coming too, so everybody's staying pretty close to the trees. It's starting to thunder right now. The rain's not here yet, but it's coming.
While Hunter waits the barge out, we'll move back up to Pool 3 and check in with Cassville, Wisconsin's Alan Leidick. With his Triton boat on the front side of a wing down, Alan is hooked into there first. Co-angler Tom Kolb makes the scoop.
Nice time. Nice netting job. Yeah. That's a beauty, huh? That is a nice one. Right around 27 inches. Going in the live well. I'm pretty much just tossing willow cats, live bait. You know, pretty much on a Lindy rig. Toss it out and just drag it back slowly. Just working the break up and down. And then just keep working your way around the break and just trying to locate where they're at. You get nervous, just hoping they'll bite, but patience pays off.
Moving back downstream, we'll check in with Hunter Nitty again.
Well, we made it into the lock. We're all stacking in here right now, getting ready to run down to pool 4. There's a pile of us coming in. We had a barge in here earlier, so it took about a half hour before we could get in here, but we're coming in pretty fast right now. I think we'll make it down to our spot with good time. We'll see what happens. It's raining pretty hard right now. We got storm right above us, high winds. It don't seem like it in here, but I mean, it's gonna be nasty when we come out the other side.
When you're fishing conditions like this, you need the right gear. Whether you're searching for the best in outerwear, electronics, or tackle, Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's has you covered at BassPro or Cabela's.com. This portion of the 2024 season of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive is brought to you by Nitro Performance Fishing Boats, Mercury Outboards, Go Boldly, by American Fishing Tackle Company, and by Garmin Electronics. Fight your fish, not your fish finder.
AFCO. Any fish, any water.
She grew up fast. Will she remember these times and continue the tradition? You better believe it. Tell a new fish story with Garmin.
Nitro, a rush of tournament adrenaline. Nitro, the choice of champion, where performance meets play. Nitro, a big water beast, a pure fishing machine. Nitro, release the champion within.
Born in Japan, using technology, innovation, and precision, Sunline produces the widest selection of fishing lines at the most technologically advanced line factory in the world. Manufactured at the strictest tolerances to produce victories at the highest levels of tournament bass fishing. From household names like Christie, Swindle, and Cruz, to young guns like Cook, Logan, New, and Welcher, they all trust Sunline to take them to the top of the leaderboard. Choose the line that will give you the strength to guarantee your confidence. Sunline.
Back in Red Wing for the second stop of the 2024 season of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive. We launched 117 boats this morning from Treasure Island Resort and Casino onto Pool 3 of the Mississippi River. While much of the field opted to lock down to Pool 4, Alan Leidick and co-angler Tom Kolb went right to work on Pool 3. Pulling willow cats over wing dams, their first was one of those coveted overs. It was a long minute before Alan hooked into their second, but after launching this morning just 3 ounces behind the leader, the Triton Pro out of Cassville, Wisconsin is off to a great start.
I'm feeling pretty good right now. It's 9:45. We got 2 fish in the box. Fishing on the front of a wing dam. So you can see the ripples out there is the top of it, or just behind the top. So you cast to the ripples, and you're trying to drag your bait down the top and then down the face. to the gully there where there's a current break. Just keep working left to right and trying to cover the whole area. Just working that rock structure out there.
Working on fish number 3, Tom has the rod.
Ooh, nice one. Yes.
Alan makes the scoop.
17.5, 18.
Yeah, we'll keep him. Nice. We got 3 in the live well, you know, one 27-incher, and then a 19.5, 19 3/4 around there, a little over, and then a 18-incher. So we got about 5-6 hours left to fish in 5 hours. So I'm feeling pretty good on getting our last one.
Good one.
Leaving the protected waters, we'll head downstream to tournament leader Hunter Nitty, fishing with co-angler Dan Ness. Fighting the wind out on the open water of Pool 4, Hunter has their first.
19.5. First fish. Perfect fish. Probably low 2s. Gotta keep them in this wind, dude. This is gonna be tough. Tough. Feels pretty good, but it's gonna be tough all day to keep getting them. I don't know. We'll have to just keep working on them. It feels good to get a 19.5 right away, though.
Using his Garmin to locate active fish, Hunter's casting crawlers over a deep point. Wind is making it difficult, and water conditions are deteriorating.
Weather conditions are definitely going to make things challenging. It's already a little bit challenging. We got 1 in the box, so we need 3 more, and we'll be good. Fish.
It's another good under.
Landing their second. It's not as big as he'd like, but under worsening conditions, with the clock ticking and a no-call rule, it's decision time.
194. 198. 203. He's got one on right next to us too. Oh shit. What's that? Oh god. Oh. We need 2.5s, but we might just have to stay in it with this one. Blop. We need a big now. We got 2 in the well, we need a big now.
Back on Alan Leidig. Catching their fourth with little time to spare, he fires up his Mercury and heads back towards Red Wing.
You ready? How you feeling, buddy? I'm a little nervous. You know, it's our got our 4th fish with 20 minutes to spare, and it's a little smaller than something that we threw back, but hindsight. But so I guess we'll go to the weigh-in to see how it plays out.
With the Triton Gold Contingency Program, there's money on the table as the top finishing angler running a qualified Triton boat. Check all the details at nationalwalletetour.com. Coming up, we're back in Red Wing for the final weigh-in from Treasure Island Resort and Casino.
We're here in Welch, Minnesota at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. We're celebrating our 40th anniversary, so bring the kids, bring the families. We have a water park, we have a full-service bowling alley and arcade. We have fine dining, tons of restaurants, and then we also have concerts. So we have a 16,000-seat outdoor amphitheater. We bring in some of the entertainment's biggest names. We have a first-class facility in the marina. We have an incredible docking area. And it's really all here. If you're looking for a getaway yourself and want to come down to see us here at Treasure Island, visit our website at www.ticasino.com.
This portion of the 2024 season of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour, presented by Progressive, is also proudly supported by all the fine companies and brands you see here. Coming up, we're back in Red Wing for the final weigh-in from Treasure Island Resort and Casino.
In the relentless pursuit of domination on the water, one name stands above the rest. NWTH Marine's Atlas Jackplate. The power behind champions since 2007. The driving force that propels you to victory. More winners choose Atlas. For the fisherman who demands the best, Atlas delivers. Because every move counts. More winners choose Atlas.
Things you let me see.
Gamakatsu, the innovation leader in fish hooks, is launching Nano Alpha technology in 2024. Nano Alpha is a new finish available on Gamakatsu's most popular hook styles. It delivers 2 times slicker performance, 4 times better corrosion resistance. Nano Alpha technology makes the world's greatest fish hooks even better in 2024 to help anglers catch more fish.
Back at Red Wing, Minnesota's Treasure Island Resort and Casino, we're headed to the scales for the final weigh-in. On the pro side, there's $270,000 in total purse, and we'll be paying down 23 places this week. The top finishing pro angler will take home a 2024 Nitro ZV20 powered by a Mercury Pro XS with all the trimmings, plus $15,000 in cash. On the co-angler side, there's $38,000 up for grabs, with the winning co-angler earning $7,500. Heading to the scales, Tony Flatten launched this morning 10th overall, adding 13.06 for a 2-day total of 26.14. He'll wrap the week in 5th. John Kopchek jumped from 29th all the way into 4th with the biggest sack of the week.
16 pounds, 6 ounces. Hold that fish up.
Ranger Pro Corey Heiser moved from 7th into 3rd. With regular payout and the Ranger Cup bonus, he'll pick up $19,354.
You know, the NWT just has the best anglers, best walleye anglers in the country, and it's just awesome to go out and compete with them. Fortunate enough to call most of them my friends, so just an awesome event. We had a great crowd here at the Mississippi River, Red Wing. It's been a really fun week.
Alan Leidick held on to second, adding 13.04 to his day one weight of 14.15, finishing the week with 28.03. Alan also picked up $4,000 in Triton Gold money, earning a total payout of $26,268.
You know, I'm not an actual pro. I'm just an average Joe, an electrician. And to come and face off against all these guys is pretty intimidating. I mean, it's what they do for a profession. So I mean, I'm tickled pink to be in second place and even be in contention to win earlier today. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better position.
Prescott, Wisconsin's Mike Schomer Jr. put on a show and put 15.5 on the scales. Pairing that with his day one weight of 14.3, 28 pounds, 8 ounces, puts him in the lead with 1 angler left. Hunter Nitti finished second last month on Lake Erie, launching this morning with a mere 3-ounce lead. He stepped to the scales.
Hunter needs 13 pounds, 7 ounces to steal the lead from Mike. He's got 4 fish to try and do it. 13 pounds, 7 ounces is what he needs. Hunter has 11 pounds and an ounce. 11 pounds and an ounce. Ladies and gentlemen, winning $15,000 and a brand new Nitro ZV20 with a Mercury 225. 28 pounds, 8 ounces does it, Mike Schomer Jr.
There was no secret. I mean, we were doing a lot of things. We were live baiting, we were trolling, we were casting crankbaits on wing dams, live bait on wing dams, jigging plastic on wing dams. We were doing a lot of different things.
Mike Schomer gets his first win on the tour with a total payout of $92,375. Yep, he'll take home a brand new Mercury-powered Nitro. On the co-side, Pierre, South Dakota's Chris Haynes earns the win. Adding in his Ranger Cup bonus, he'll cash out $10,100 for 2 days of fishing.
You know, feeling really good. First place on the co-side, first many for me, really. First time in Wisconsin, first time on the Mississippi River, and turned out well.
What does it mean to you to come over here and win this?
You know, it's really cool. Obviously, it's a compliment to the pros that I drew. It's their plan, their day, really. But, you know, good that everything worked out and just had a good time.
Eric McQuoid earned the Garmin Tournament Rewards payout this week. His 6th place overall finish moves him up to 2nd in the Progressive Angler of the Year standings, right behind Ranger Pro Hunter Nitty with his back-to-back top 10 finishes. Sharpen up your walleye fishing fundamentals with the 2023 overall champ and Progressive Angler of the Year's John Hoyer and his top 5 springtime walleye techniques. Or check in with Nitro Pro Gary Parsons on his tips for picking the right boat. Check out OneSource at BassPro.com. Leaving Treasure Island Resort and Casino, we're headed to Oconto, Wisconsin. With 2 qualifying events left in the season, there's still a chance to get involved before we head to the 3-day championship at Lake Huron this September. Get all the details at NationalWalleyeTour.com. And as always, for the very best selection of gear, tackle, and electronics, shop Bass Pro or Cabela's.com. That'll do it from Red Wing. We'll catch you next time in Oconto for stop number 3 on the mighty bay of Green Bay. Thanks for watching.